Hello everybody. I figured right now it's as good time as any to do a video about dreams. Being that it's night, there was just a raccoon in the trash can right there, which is pretty cool. It's pretty damn close to me. Like I was sitting here doing my last video and I kept hearing stuff moving to my left here. And I was just like looking over there, which if you notice, I keep looking over because I'm like, what the hell is that noise? And at the end of the video, I stopped it, looked over, and there's a raccoon just sitting in the trash can pulling shit out of it. So, yeah. But this video is going to be about dreams. First off, there's a lot into dreams. We don't entirely understand them. We're working on it, but, you know, we can only go so far. Bug, get away. There's several theories on dreams. One of them is activation synthesis theory, which is that dreams mean absolutely nothing at all. They're just random firing of synapses inside the brain as you sleep, and it happens to flicker images and other things throughout your brain as your brain tries to reshuffle whatever the hell happened that day and organize it in such a way that you'll remember it for later on, or just it trashes shit that it doesn't really need. But ultimately it's just random crap, and what you remember is just, you know, the random crap all joined together in some way. And even that isn't entirely, you know, true, because you can't entirely remember everything. Then there's a threat stimulation theory. And what that basically is that it's an ancient biological defense mechanism that your brain does to keep you on your toes, more or less. And it enhances neurocognitive mechanisms required for efficient threat perception and avoidance. Basically, it's like those dreams that you have that are all like you're running from something or you're jumping off a cliff or anything like that makes you feel threatened or whatever, so that you're on your feet and so that your brain reacts quicker the next time that happens, especially in reality. Cristina Marzano and colleagues at the University of Rome discovered a way to predict the likelihood someone will remember their dreams. It's based on patterns of brainwaves, so, you know, they just study the brainwaves. They've also done MRI, among other things. Basically, they've really gotten into studying it. They woke up people at certain times to have them fill out diaries of their dreams. So, like, these people would be asleep, and someone would walk in and be like, "Time to get up, fill out this diary." And, you know, if it was me, I'd probably wake up and be like, "What the fuck do you want?" But, you know, that's just me. Yeah, you remember shit better when you're just coming out of REM sleep, so they tried waking them up around that time normally. I'm sure they also did studies to make sure that REM sleep is it. But what REM sleep is like the deepest part of your sleep state. It's normally when you get the most, you know, just those dreams that are like, you're really into it. But that's all I really have written down, so I'm just going to talk about it a little bit. I've read in places some of the meanings for dreams. Like, for example, if you have dreams, like continuous dreams that you die, you kill yourself, or anything like that, it normally means that a change in your life, like something significant. If you, like death in a dream means that something significant's happening in your life. If you keep dying from something outside, it's normally like you feel like your life is out of control. If you keep killing yourself, it's supposedly something where your brain is trying to tell you that you need to change. And it's trying to push you into killing your old self, basically. but there's a lot of different meanings behind different dreams depending on your culture. Different cultures have all kinds of different ways of interpreting, and they have all at some point tried to interpret dreams, especially like pagan religions, because dreams are really big in pagan religions. But I find it really interesting simply because we don't know much about dreaming, and I love anything that's unknown about like the human body. And like two of the things I will talk about for a long time will be dreaming and, you know, the human body in general. Like if you get me talking about medical science and I know something about what you're talking about, I'll go in depth into what I know. But I also love, you know, anything to do with space, like cosmic bodies and stuff like that, like black holes and all that. Planets, I was thinking about doing a video about like certain planets that might be life-giving. But yeah, if you want to see any of that, just let me know what you want to see. I will definitely do it because I love that kind of stuff. But as far as dreaming, we don't know much about it. And that's, in a way, kind of exciting, because it's something that we all do, we can all relate to that, and we don't know really anything about that. And that's kind of cool in a way. It's like exploring the unknown, and the unknown is, you're there. It's like, I mean, it's so close, and we don't know much about it. It's just crazy. But I highly recommend looking into it, because there's a lot of different theories. I named off two. I named off a scientist who's working on it to just simply try to understand the process of dreaming, at least. And, you know, there's thousands of theories out there. So, and then on top of those theories, there's multiple meanings for different things that you can look up. It's like, the study of dreaming is vibrant. Like, there is so much going on there, just so much. I couldn't really even pick a specific site I wanted to go to. I just kind of randomly clicked on one and started looking at the article. But it gets really crazy. Like, there's some things that are just like borderline psychotic, and there's other things that are just like cool as hell. So I highly recommend looking into dreaming and stuff like that, because it's pretty crazy, and it's not really something you just think of. I mean, it's not an everyday thing that people go, why do I dream? You know? So just knowing that we don't really know is kind of exciting. But I'm going to end this video here, so you all have a good night.